Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Bailey, and today we are going to be doing our budget closeout. We're going to also do some cash stuffing to be able to close out this, and also some expense tracking to be able to close this out. If you are new here, welcome. I really appreciate you subscribing. I love to give subscriber shout outs, new subscriber shout outs that is. I can only see you if your account is public. If you see me pulling something over right here, this is my iPad. So I want to give a couple shout outs to some new subscribers. I can only see two in the YouTube studio. So we have Joanne Crotty and LaFrida Payne. Hopefully I said your guys' name right. I love giving shout outs, but I also mess up people's names a lot. So, but I really appreciate you all subscribing. But anyway, if you guys hear water in the background, you know it wouldn't be right if somebody wasn't washing in the house. So I couldn't wait. The washer still has 26 minutes to go, and I couldn't wait. So if you guys hear it, hopefully it's not a big distraction, but you are going to hear that washer going because my laundry room is right behind us. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started here. Guys, my grandson spilt water on this binder, so you're going to see this. It's a little crinkly or whatever. So the next couple of budgets may be a little bumpy because of the way he spilled the water. But it's okay. So anyway, I have my pens here. I have my black pen. It's just when I first write out my budget. The red pen is if I go under in this category or this category. And then the green pen is if I'm on point or go under in this category. So that's why I have the pens here. So I'm going to put those to the side. I'm going to put my glasses on. Guys, me and Mr. Bailey went out last night for my birthday. My birthday is on Wednesday, and I decided to, at first I was going to do something on Wednesday, but we just went out and we did some free things last night. It was really, really nice. We went out, listened to some music. I had some free money that I could use, as not money, but not like real money, but for food and drinks and everything. So that I had a really, really nice time last night, just dancing and listening to music and everything with him. But I only probably got about 4 hours of sleep. So but I feel good though, because I definitely had a nice time. And you know I love a good free time too. So I used all my little birthday things. But anyway, let's go ahead and go over this budget. First, we're going to go over this section. If you're new here, we do our budget backwards, meaning that this $2,535 that you see up here is not what I started with. It was hopefully what I wanted to end, that I would hopefully end with, meaning that we wrote down all of our fixed expenses, all of our variables, and then sinking funds, and then we added them up, and then we try to go out and make it. Me and my husband, we have irregular income because we both drive Lyft and Uber, but we also have a floor maintenance company. So when the floor maintenance company is down, when the business is low, we mainly drive Lyft and Uber. But when the floor business pick back up, sometimes, we don't do Lyft and Uber as much. So our income is definitely irregular. But anyway, this is what happened. The phone bill came out for $473. I had a credit card, came out for $39. Once it come out, I give it a check. Or if I have it, or once I close out and it haven't came out and I have the money, then I give it a check also. Apple subscription, this is my son's, for $3, it came out. This Cash App is not actually Cash App, it's actually Afterpay. I was trying to see how it worked, like just in case I ever needed it, just in case, because if you buy something on Cash App, what happened is I use my when I go to Sam's Club, I do the scan and go. But one time my card information, my Sam's Club account got hacked into or whatever, and somebody bought some stuff on there, and I had my actual bank account debit card on there. And so once that, and they bought stuff, good thing my bank. I have a good bank, and they refunded me the money, and they actually stopped a lot of stuff because they saw that something wasn't right because it was being delivered to like Georgia. So I only have my Cash App card. So when I go in there, I'll transfer money from my bank to my Cash App card, and then I use it on the Scan and Go. So every time I would do that, I would see like it would say like pay later or something like that. And I just wanted to see how it worked, just in case I ever needed the money back. Like if it was like a big purchase I needed to make and I needed that money back, or something, I wanted to see how it worked. And I pushed the button, and when I pushed the button, I pushed it all, like it did it, and I was just trying to see how much the fee would be. And so anyway, I had to pay $77. And I have to pay $77 two more times. The money is still in the Cash App because I didn't want to use it. So I think I could just pay it all off, but I just left it in there just in case. So the 77 came out. Mr. Bailey's credit card came out for $50. Amazon Prime came out for $16. We have a car wash subscription for our Honda that came out for $25. The insurance, we did get all of that. It hasn't came out yet, but it's in the bank. Mr. Bailey's credit card has not come out yet. Yeah, but it's in the bank. And then satellite radio actually did come out. So we don't even have to add this up. It did come out for 1,000. I mean, everything, all of this added up to 1,005. I was trying to make a comma and it just totally looked like an I. Okay, $1,535 is what we have there. Now, as far as the variable expenses, I forgot to put this receipt in yesterday. So I'm just gonna back up just a little bit so I won't flip y'all all in your face. I'm just gonna keep this open like this for a minute. So yesterday was $517. And this was Walmart. I was just talking to y'all yesterday, I think because I was over here venting about the comments and just talking and stuff, and just, I think I had the receipt up and then I put it down. This came up to $11.07. And in household, we had $32.94 left. So $32.94 minus $11.07 is, that would leave us with $21.87. Okay. It's gonna get so loud in here once that washing machine started draining. I really wish I could have waited on this video, but it would take forever if I didn't. Okay. So now I actually need to leave this page out. Oh, remember y'all said it's gonna stick together if you don't. Oh, that was the where'd it go? Here it is. That was this. I thought the pages stuck together. That was my paper clip. I think it's about to start spinning, guys, the washing machine. Okay. Where's the page? I still need this out. Okay, there we go. All right. So now I could zoom y'all back in just a bit. Okay. So groceries. $150 was the budget. We ended up with $0 left, so we spent $150. Household. The budget was $75. We ended with $21.87. So we spent $53.13. I'm writing in green because it's under in this category is a good thing, because we don't really want to spend $2,500 in a week. So this is where it would help us out if we can go under on these. Miscellaneous, we were left with $13.57. So 25 minus 13.57. 11. We only spent 11.43. You know what? Okay. I'm so sorry about that washer back there, guys. This wouldn't be the first time. I'm only saying this for the new people. I know all of the rest of you are used to me. Eating out, we spent the entire 50. Haircuts, Mr. Bailey got his haircut, 25. And car maintenance, we budgeted $350, but we only spent $74.95. So this is where we saved at. So now we got to add up this $150 plus 53. Is that 13? Plus 1143. Ooh. 13 plus 50 plus 25 plus 74.95. Okay, so instead of spending $675, we spent $364.51, which is a difference of $310.49, which is a good thing. Okay, in this section, the UPS, we did stuff that for $125, and the registration we stuffed $120 and $40, so that means that we needed $40 more. So I do have some cash over here, so let me back up, and I can actually close this all the way now. And let me grab that binder. And we're gonna go to registration. So this is what I owe you in here. First we owed 200, then we was down to 80, it was down to 40. So I do have $40 over here. I'm not even gonna count that because these ones was just in my purse. And so, but I think that I might need to add them because I'm gonna have to take money out of here, which you guys are gonna see in a minute, but not all of it. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 220, 230, 35, 40. So we now have $240 in there. So today is the 18th. We added cash, $40. And we now have $240. Okay. So what I need to do now, let me close that back up for a second. I'm gonna go in here. We did put 40, so I'm gonna put 200. So we did do the 325. So if we add this all up, instead of the $2,535, we spent $1,535 plus 310. Nope, I did the same thing again. I do it every week, don't I? 1,535 plus 364.51 plus 325. So instead of the 2,500, y'all know we always say we don't like to go over 2,400, but this is more of a, if I could stay anywhere between 1,800 and 2,200, that's good. And let me explain to, just in case you're new, or if you've been here for a while and still don't understand, because I'm still getting the same people comment about being held accountable or what our budget is or how much money we make. Yes, this is a lot of money in 1 month. Everybody keep on saying that you need to make more money because you have over $2,000 in bills. I don't have over $2,000 in bills. I had $1,500 in bills this week. And then I added on all of this other stuff that I was hoping that I could like stuff. So my bills are not $8,000 a month. My bills are actually more like $5,000 a month. But we have other expenses and living expenses that we have to do. So what we're trying to do is get the debt snowball rolling so that this area could be lower too. So if we can get this down to like 1,000 or 1,100 or something a month, and then I'm sorry, not a month, a week, and get these areas down too. But our sinking funds, we want to actually bulk up, and also our debt, we want to bulk up so that we can kind of get out of debt and also save at the same time. So I do not have over $2,000 in bills, guys. And as far as me being held accountable, I just had to explain this in the comments, so I just figured, like, let me explain it to everyone else. I appreciate you all with your comments, even if they're even if I think they're like bad or not, you know, not necessarily the what I want to hear sometimes. But I appreciate you guys. But what I don't appreciate is you telling me what I should be making and what I shouldn't be making, or I mean, as far as my irregular income goes. That's the only part that kind of irritates me a little bit, you know. Not irritate, maybe it does irritate me, yeah. Because people are saying, you know, I know I make a lot of, I mean, that's not even a lot of money, you know, not in 2025, but I know that's a lot of money to be going through. But that is the whole point of this channel, is I'm trying to get out of this situation. So if you're in the comments judging me, that doesn't help me. But if you're giving constructive criticism, or, you know, because somebody said in the comments, like, yeah, like all you want is people to say yay and yes or something to you. I mean, that does help, you know, for you encouraging me. It does. But if I have people on here that will give me tips or different things, and they say it in such a nice way that I can accept it and be like, oh yeah, that is a great idea. But then sometimes people come on here and like, well, why are you making that much money and you should be doing this, or you should be doing that. They like kind of say it with an attitude. That's why I wish that we can actually be talking back and forth, because they might not even mean it like that, you know, in the comments, but I'm taking it like you're bashing me, you know. So anyway, I don't know if I explained it right, but I know you guys are gonna say, hey, wait a minute, Mrs. Bailey, you don't have to explain to these people. But when new people come on, or people that's been here for a while and still don't get what I'm doing, I don't know, sometimes I just feel like I should explain. But anyway, so what I need to do now is I need to unstuff. I finally looked at all of my registrations and to get the amount of money. So here in Michigan, we have to pay for our registration tags that we have to put on our license plate yearly. So, and I didn't know, I thought this was just a normal thing until my parents moved to Georgia, and they just had to pay like this big one-time fee. And then that was it. I was like, wow, I don't know which one. I think I would rather do that. I think they had to pay like $700 and something, and then they don't have to pay again. But I don't care. Like I have a 2007 Buick, and guess what? I still have to pay every single year from when I had it. So the Jeep is $152 to renew those tags. The Buick is $143, and the Honda is $170. So we do not have to worry about the Honda right now. How much is that? Because you guys remember I said I was going to need like more like $600, but that I would start doing in my sinking funds. But it looks like I need less than that. 152 plus 143 plus 170. So I really only need $465 so a year for those three cars, if I keep them all. Okay, so the Jeep I want to get out right away. So I need to go back into registration and get out that, because 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, that's the UPS. I know y'all was yelling at me. I know y'all was yelling at me. Okay, I was like, that's not enough money. Okay, so the Jeep I want to do tomorrow to get that one out of the way, because that means that I'll still have until Wednesday to work on the Buick. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 140. We may as well condense this. Let's get these fives out of here. 150. So, and then I'm going to take $2 from that money over there. That's what I was saying. So I'm going to minus 150 here. Say 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 45, 50. So $150 is what I need for the Jeep. We're gonna, so what is that? 240 minus 150. We still have $90 in there. And last, like I said, the Buick is 143. So I'm still gonna need $53 for that. Let's just make sure this is still 90. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. Okay, so we're gonna go get the tags for the Jeep tomorrow because I'm rather gonna try to drive it back up to the place, and then if they can't do anything, I'm gonna drive it to the dealership and see what they can do. And I want to be driving it without tags, you know, with the right tags on there. But even if I get it towed, what was the other thing I do? UPS. I need to take all of that out. So I was in the UPS. I should have just took it out. Okay, so the UPS is $150, and that is due tomorrow on the 19th. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 45, 50. $150. Oh, I didn't take the 2. Let me put the 2 over here. Let me get some of these ugly ones. Maybe this one. Okay, that was the $2 that needs to go in there. I know normally I like to keep my $2, but I'm probably gonna, my dollar bills for the dollar savings challenge, which we're gonna do. It's not a challenge, but bank 150. So now we have 0. So this is what I was saying on the one video when I was saying that I need to start. So if I wanted to start right now for the UPS, I could start saving for it right now. Like on this, like when you guys see tomorrow's brand new budget, I could actually start putting it in here. Like I think it was like $50 or something a week to be able to pay for the whole year when the 3 months comes up again. So, but anyway, the last thing that I wanted to do is, since December, we've been putting $1 a day in here. I did just have to borrow from it a couple weeks ago, and we will be paying this back in the upcoming weeks. So December should have $31, January $31, $28 in February, $31 in March, $30 in April, and because today is the 18th, this needs to have $18. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Okay. I think that's it for all of that. So these dollars, I don't think I'm going to put over here. I think I'm going to put these back in my wallet so I can have a tip. Actually, let me grab one more of these. Let me put all of these over here and get some of these. Look at that. 1, 2. I don't know why people crinkle up. 3. Let's just get one more. 4. And I'll put these over here for the challenge. So these dollars I'm gonna put in my wallet. So let me put those over there, and then let's just see how much money we're taking back to the bank. We have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 302. So we have $302 that we're taking. The money did not come out of, this money came out of, mostly of it will come out of like Mr. Bailey's account, and then we put it into our bills account. So I'm not like taking money out of one account and then putting it back into the same account. So $302 we're going to be taking to the bank so that we can get our tags and pay for our mailbox for another 3 months. And so I think that's going to be it for today's video. Tomorrow's video is going to be the brand new budget to see what we have to pay for in the upcoming week. And ooh, now my heat is coming on, guys. I'm living in Michigan, and the other day it was like 87 degrees, and then now for like the next week it's going to be like in the 60s and 50s even in May. This is crazy. So it's gonna actually be cold and rainy on my birthday on Wednesday. So I don't know. And now the video is ending, and guess what? You guys are going to hear that little song that my washer sings, because when I first said it, I said it has 26 minutes. I have been on here for 25 and a half minutes. So once I edit it, it'll probably go down a little bit, but yeah. But anyway, if you made it to this point, thank you so much. I really appreciate you all for staying unto this point and hearing me vent and ramble and everything. So those of you that encourages me instead of judging me, I really appreciate you all. But even the ones that judge me, so you know, sometimes you need to hear things, but sometimes you don't, you know. But this community, I love. What I love about 98% of this community is that you guys are so encouraging for me. So that's the song, guys. So just by you guys cheering me on, or you know, just giving me comments or whatever, it just really helps me to stay into this. Because sometimes I want to give up, guys. I'm not even going to kid you. I want to give up. And sometimes I even say, like, why are you even doing this? Because it doesn't seem like I'm getting ahead. But just by you guys watching me is really holding me accountable, because I know that you're watching. And that's what I was trying to say earlier, that's my definition of accountability, is that I feel like I can't do certain things because I know you guys are watching. That's accountability, not you guys bashing me. That's not holding me accountable. If anything, it makes a person want to quit when you bash them. So thank you all so much that do stay to this point. I really appreciate you all, and thank you for leaving your comments. By doing that, by leaving your comments and your likes and your shares, that helps out the channel, because we are monetized. And in the year 2025, all of the money that we make on YouTube, we are putting towards our debt, which is slowly going down. So thank you all for being here for that also. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, because I do have to do tomorrow's video right now also. Today is Sunday, and you guys know we do the little Sunday dinner thing. So we're having it at my brother and sister-in-law's house today. So I need to make sure I have all of this stuff out of the way, so that I want to go over there and help her. So thank you so much for staying, and I will see you all tomorrow with the brand new budget. Thanks for watching.